Today I will be showing you how to make a working portal gun, just like this one. You can create portals and even shoot through certain materials. It will also display your character in the best way I could figure out. I'm sure you could update it somehow. Maybe I'll look into that at some point. And then you can also create portals on top of surfaces and below them too. Alright, so we're gonna start this tutorial off by getting a part, and we are going to set up our two portals. So I will name this Portal 1, and I'll just be able to duplicate this after, but I have a specific size right now that I really liked, and it was this. Just for example, I will keep this at 0.5 so we can see the portal through testing. And I will also get a brick over here. And then inside Portal 1, you want to add an attribute, label it ID. This is going to be in every single part, and it just makes things a bit easier when filtering. And make sure it's a string, and then you save. Same thing for this one. I'm gonna give it ID and save. You don't have to touch it past that. Everything else should be taken care of. Now I'm gonna duplicate this and name this Portal 2. Oh, my mouse is off. Let me fix that. Yeah, let me fix that. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Now that you have your two portals, you will anchor it and turn collisions off for it. In case you didn't see, the size I set it to was 5.1, 6.9, 0.1. Ooh, okay. Okay, next we're gonna add a object value and also a script into here. And I'm just going to name this other portal. We're going to be moving this part around a lot, so I want a value directly to the other one. Again, just name that other portal. Click here and click here to set this value to that object. And then we're going to duplicate that, put that here. Let's click here, and then inside the script, we're going to go ahead and get our teleporting taken care of. We're going to do script.parent.touched connect, and we connect that to a function. We get the hit part. Text.wait if hit. Actually, if hit is nil, then return end. Test.wait. If hit dot parent find first child humanoid, then if game dot players find first child hit dot parent dot name, then local player is equal to game dot players find first child hit dot parent dot name. If player, wait for child player GUI dot screen GUI dot So this is a value we're gonna add in later, but just go ahead and write exactly what I'm typing in down. Dot value is equal to false. Then player wait for child. You know, why don't we just go ahead and set up screen GUI so it's easier, and then you can just delete that up to there. Rename your script to teleport. It's just neater this way. Okay, and then started GUI. You just add a screen GUI, and why don't we actually name this main GUI? That sounds nicer. Inside here, we're gonna have a bool value, teleport debound. Let's have it be that. And then we're going to add a surface GUI in here. We will name it Portal 1. We will have the size be not bad. Let's try that. 120 pixel per stud. That might improve. That might make it look better than in the intro. I didn't realize that was an option. Okay, yeah, do that, and then we're gonna add a frame. And let's see, have it be any orange color. And for now, why don't we set the adorny just to this so we can see what we're working with. So inside the frame, we will have a UI corner. We will set the size to 1,0, 1,0. Do we want it that big? Yeah, we'll just keep it like that for now, I guess. And then how about for the UI corner, we'll do 0.1, 10. And then next we will add a image label and name this sky. I'm gonna set the sky position to 0.08, 0, 0.08, 0, and I will have the size be 0.84, 0, 0.84, 0. There we go. And also, what I did here is I just... Oh, let me publish the game first. Let's just do it. Alright, so what I did here is I took a screenshot of the skybox from my last world, and you could always have a blank frame. Maybe have it be white or black, doesn't matter, any color you want. And then inside here I will add a viewport frame, and I will have the size be 1,0, 1,0, and then background transparency be 1. And I will go ahead and just duplicate the base plate for now. Yeah, I think I'll, and put that in. And then I will turn visibility off. Yeah, that's good. And then I will put object value, and then I will name this Portal 1, and remember it's under main GUI. And Portal OBJ 2. Portal OBJ1 and Portal OBJ2. And I will also in here add a bool value can be enabled. And before I go on, I will set this value here, and then so set this value to Portal 1 and set this value to Portal 2. And then I will duplicate this and name it Portal 2. Something you need to also make sure to do is take this frame and then the background color of it and turn it blue. And for now, to show you, I will set the journey here, and those are our 2 portals done. And you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and turn the transparency off. Nah, I'd like to be able to see a bit. 0.6. We'll keep it. Okay, and now, yes, now we can go back in here, and we can do if player wait for child player Alright, so we can do player GUI dot screen GUI or whatever you named it dot, we changed it to teleport debound, and then that value is equal to false, then player wait for child player GUI dot screen GUI, again whatever you named it, dot teleport debound value dot value is equal to true. Then local part to C-frame is equal to script Actually, we will want to check to make sure that the other portal is enabled. Okay, then in here we will put a and right here. Player wait for child. Let's indent this. Player GUI. Let's zoom in too. Dot screen GUI. Dot, let's see, this is portal 1, right? This is portal 2, so we'll go back in here for the other portal and we just duplicate this. And then we will screen GUI dot portal one dot can be enabled, dot value is equal to true, then just realized we probably want this to be is enabled. Duplicate that, and alright, there we go. Now we're going to do local part to C frame is equal to script dot parent dot, I forgot I named it, other portal dot value, and local offset. Okay, so for the offset, basically what we want is if the player touches the part, say right here, we want them to be teleported right there on this portal. It just seems a bit more fluid. So yeah, that's why I did it. Offset is equal to hit dot parent dot humanoid root part dot position dot y minus script dot parent dot position dot y, and then hit dot parent dot humanoid root part dot C frame is equal to part to C frame dot C frame plus vector 3 dot new 0 comma offset comma 0. Wait 1 and then set this to false. Player wait for child, player GUI, screen GUI, teleport debound. Finally, we will copy this, paste it in here, and change one letter, one number right here. Change this to a 2 in the if statement right here. Zoom in. This line, change this to a 2 for portal 1. And now we can test it. Hopefully it works. Great. Right, okay, my bad. You just replace this with main GUI because that's what we named it. Or at least I named it. You can replace it with whatever you named it. Right, and also do it for this too. Alright. And let's make sure that it doesn't teleport us because we have the value set to false. See how it doesn't teleport us? Okay. Now we want to go to current client, and we want to go under here, and we want is enabled, both of these to be true. Go back to current server, and boom, we get teleported. If I stand here, it should do the offset, the Y offset. Yeah, okay. Yep, there we go. Okay, yeah, now we can take these and we can put them in server storage. And then go over to these, adornies, and click the red X right here. Boom. Cool. Now we can start on our portal gun. So I'm just going to use a free model, but if you have a portal gun, you can use that. Was it this one? They are probably both the same. Yeah, it was this one. Grabbing and handle. We're going to take these two out. We also are going to add some visual effects with these beams. Yep. So, tool, we're going to name this portal gun. We're going to take the handle and the grabbing and put it in here. Keep everything named as it is. Touch interest we can get rid of. Well, yeah, okay, that works. And then there's this cool plugin that I use. Where is it? Tools, maybe. Tool grip editor. Allows you to click on a tool and edit the grip. See how that is horribly wrong? We can just rotate this. I think the portal gun's upside down, is it? How do you hold a portal gun? No, that's right. Okay, and then move this down and back a bit. That works. Yeah, okay. There we go. Now we can just turn this off, enable to false, and then inside first of all, a few more things we want to do. We are going to want to add a folder here, name it remotes. A folder in here, name it game. Okay, and then a folder here, blacklist, whitelist. I'm just thinking, You know, I'm gonna try it. So basically I have this server side, and I'm just now realizing that it's not gonna work very well in multiplayer. So if I can do that all on client, then we can probably... Yeah, okay, I'll try it all on client. Anyway. Alright, so for any brick that you want to be able to be portaled onto, what you will do is you will go to it, add a attribute, and name it portal brick. Make sure it is a bool value and set to true. And maybe also add just go ahead and add a ID to the base plate. Okay, we're ready. Now I will add a local script here, and I will name this main script. A few values we want to get right off the bat. UIS, also known as user input service, and then tween service, camera, which is the game workspace, and then current camera, and then player, which we can get by game.players.localPlayer. Mouse, which is equal to player get mouse. A few bool values here. In key press is for visual effects, which I would suggest. You don't have to, but I would suggest. It makes it look nice. And then the bound, which is going to be set to false, and then local shooter, which is just going to be set to right for now, and then equip is equal to false, and local tool equals script dot parent. Okay, first thing we're going to want to do, go down a bit, and then we will do tool.equipped, connect that to a function, equipped equals true, tool.unequipped, connect function, equipped equals false. Got that right. Sorry, we got that done. User input service. I'm struggling to English. Anyway, dot input begin. Connect that to a function, and then we will get input and then chatting. If they are chatting, or in key press, then return end. Anyway, if input.keycode is equal to enum.keycode.q, oh, and you can do mobile support and stuff like that, but I didn't do that for this tutorial. Maybe I'll make part 2 where I kind of upgrade it. Who knows? Anyway, if equipped, then and then I guess we'll just copy this, else if, and replace this with E instead. Alright, so for this next part, it's mostly gonna be, well, before I say this, let's do a local function shoot, and then, so we can just call on that. Yeah, so this next part, it's more of visual effects, and if you want to skip that, then just skip these next 5 or 6 lines of code and you're all good. We're going to do script dot parent dot handle dot beam dot color is equal to color sequence dot new. You can do whatever you want for visual effects, but assuming you use the same model as me, this is what you're going to do. Color 3 from RGB 10 137 225 255, sorry. And then we will just probably copy that. Boom. Yeah. This turns it blue. The visual effects blue, and then also we will make it enabled. So duplicate that 3 times if you're using the same model, and then beam 2 and beam 3, and then paste 2 and normal. Dot enabled is true. Dot enabled is true. Dot enabled is true. If you skip the visual effects, you gotta make sure to put this down. Shooter is equal to right. Put this down. And then that ends this if statement. And then after that, we will, just after this first end, we'll do while UIS is key down, input dot keycode. Input dot keycode. Do task dot wait. And then after that, we will call the shoot function, and key press is equal to false. Huh. Anyway, let's go ahead and put this also in starter pack. We can do that and script at the same time. Right, okay, we will just copy this and paste it here for keycode.e, except rename this to left. Copy this, paste it here. You don't have to change this. For visual effects, change it to be the other color. Let's see, I did orange. You can do whatever color you want, by the way. Just paste it in here, and then that is this done. This should all be done, and then let's do this. Copy this and just put it down and shoot for now. Turn it to false. And now we can test that. We got our portal gun. Visual effects work. See, you can swap between them. Again, I use the Q and E key. Whatever key you used is what you want to click. Or if you had mobile support and you're testing mobile right now. Okay. Now we can start our shoot function. Before this, we should do if the bound. Don't know why I named it that, but we'll find out as we script and equip. Then the bound is equal to true. We will duplicate this into here. And we can start some of the more complex stuff. So, such as raycasting. So we will get the mouse position first. User input service, get mouse location. Local unit ray is equal to camera screen point array. Mouse position dot x, mouse position dot y, which is the variable we just made. Now we'll do local raycast params is equal to raycast params.new, raycast params dot filter type is equal to enum dot raycast filter type dot include raycast params dot filter descendants instances is equal to squiggly bracket workspace.game.whitelist. So basically, if you have, say, a part right here that you want to be able to shoot onto, and then have a invisible barrier right here, and you want the raycast to go through this and not detect this, then what you want is this barrier, and you're gonna just put that into the blacklist. So it will go. The raycast will go through the blacklist, and it will hit the whitelist. So it'll hit this, and spawn. That's how it works. Anyway, we will do local hit result. Is equal to workspace raycast unit ray dot origin dot unit ray, or comma unit ray dot direction times 1000. Maybe that's a bit much. 750 raycast params. If hit result, then so if we hit something, then local hit part is equal to hit result dot instance. Local hit position is equal to hit result dot position. Local orientation is equal to hit part dot orientation, which is the rotation of the object, and then local surface is equal to mouse dot target surface. So when I say I had a complex mathematic formula to get the surface from the raycast, I'm not lying, but my formula didn't really account for rotation, so I had to research some other ways to get whatever surface it lands on the raycast. Then I realized I was already using the mouse for the raycast, so I could just get whatever the mouse is on at that second, at that frame, which would most likely be the same as the raycast, and just get that target surface. So that's what I did. And then, anyway, after that, if shooter is equal to right. See, I told you this value was important. Then, and we will just do else here. Okay, right, okay. We'll put a function here called local function create portal. And the params for this will be, we don't really need the player anymore, but we will get the portal, position, orientation, and surface. Back down here we have this. We'll do right, so we will want to change the value on the server side because oof, that's kind of tough. Alright, I'm gonna try something. You know what? I think this should still work. But I could always change it up if it doesn't. So we'll just insert a script here, and we will name it update value. And then here we will insert a remote event and name it change value. And local replicated storage equals game get service replicated storage. Replicate storage dot remotes dot change value dot answer event connect function. We get the player, the value to change, and the value. Value to change dot value is equal to value. Close out of that. Put a new service up here. Local replicated storage is equal to game get service replicate storage. Replicate storage dot remotes fire. Oops. Change value. Fire server, and we will do player.player.GUI.main GUI dot portal2 dot is enabled, and then we will true that, and then we're gonna add a new function here. Tween up new part. Pause 1, position 2, and color. Oh, yeah, local function. Let's really quickly just do this. Local part is equal to instance.new part. Part.shape is equal to instance.new part. Part.material is equal to enum.material. Oh, my bad. Shape is equal to enum.part type. Dot ball. And then enum.material. Dot neon. Part.parent is equal to workspace. Part.position is equal to position 1. Part.color is equal to color. Part.anchored is equal to true. Part.canCollide is equal to false. Local time is equal to pause2 minus pause1 dot magnitude times 0.002. What this does is it basically calculates the distance, which is this, and then multiplies that by 0.2, and that's going to be set to our time, which will be the time it takes to tween the part. And then local info is equal to tweeninfo.new time enum.easingstyle.linear enum.easingstyle easing direction dot out comma enum 0 comma false comma 0. Local goal is equal to table table position is equal to pause2. Local tween is equal to tween service. Create for the part with the info and the goal. Tween play wait time tween part destroy. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, now we are going to tween a new part. Script.parent dot grabbing dot position comma hit position comma color 3 dot new, and I have a certain color already picked out for this. There we go. And then after that, relating back to why is this in spawn? Relating back to the portal brick ID, we will check if it has that attribute. So if hip heart get attribute portal brick, then we'll create a portal. Copy this, paste it after the else, change this to 1, and change the color to whatever your portal is going to be. Okay. Let's test that out. We have an error. Heart.material is equal to automatic size. No, you should say material. Material, there we go. Now we should be able to... Oh, another error. None. Of course. Because there is no material. No, it should say neon. Sorry, I'm going really fast, so no wonder there's a lot of typos. There we go. As you can see, it shoots. Oh. Okay, what went wrong? Let's try this. Print time, and then print destroy. Okay, it must be a value, so let's read back through the script. Between a new part, we want to do this after this has been called if hit result. If the okay, I see, okay. After this second to last end, we will do wait 0.25 and then the bound is equal to false. There we go. Now you should be able to shoot. Of course you can shoot through this, so as you can see, it detects when it gets hit here, but it will go through that. Of course you can do it in first person. Cool, okay. That's probably the easy part. So I'm not looking forward to this next part. But might as well get it over with, right? So, right. We are going to create the frame. Local. Well, I guess we already have the portal or player. Player GUI is equal to player wait for child player GUI. Player GUI Well, then local frame is equal to nil. Local p1 or portal 1 is equal to player GUI, wait for child, main GUI, dot let's see, what did we name it? We named it where is it? Here, okay, my bad, I was on the wrong thing. Portal obj1 dot value, of course. And then why don't we just copy and paste this for the second one? And then local portal 1 GUI is equal to player GUI, wait for child, screen GUI dot portal 1, which is what we named this. Do that for portal 2 GUI. Okay, so now, right, we should probably go ahead and send over this stuff. Let me think. Oh, and one last thing. Take these two portals and move them to replicated storage. Alright, so create a portal. Portal 2. Spelled that wrong, my bad. Portal 2, comma, hit position, comma orientation, comma surface. Ooh, right, okay, delete this, copy this. We are going to put that in a spawn function. So we're gonna do that, and then create a portal and end. And then we can duplicate that, and 1 instead. There we go. If portal is equal to portal 1, which is what we named it, right? Then portal 1 or p1 is what I named it, dot parent is equal to workspace.game.blacklist. p1 dot position is equal to position. p1 dot orientation is equal to orientation. If surface is equal to enum dot normal ID dot bottom, then, and we're gonna do a lot of else ifs with this, so just else if, we'll do top, left, right, front, back. For bottom, we'll do p1 dot orientation plus equals vector3 dot new -90, 0, 0. And actually for front, you don't want to change anything because it should already be facing the front. So just keep that as blank. And then for the top, have it be +90. Left, do 0, 90, 0. Right, do 0, -90, 0. And then back, just 0, 180, 0. finally, we will do p1 GUI.adorny is equal to p1. p1.GUI. Let's see, what do we name it? Is enabled. Okay, so what we're going to do actually is we are going to copy this and do that for this. Although I guess we already have it enabled. Oh, okay. So I see. Change these two values to false. It is under the shoot function, and then you go down to the if hit result, and then you go down to the next if shooter is equal to right, else, and then the first line on both of those if else, go to the very far value and change it to false. There we go. Finally, we can do else if portal is equal to portal 2, and I will duplicate this also just to make sure it works. And then if it is true, we will do all of this, but we're going to change this to P2. And this to portal 2. And then after that, we're going to do if p1 GUI dot is enabled, that value is equal to true, and p2 GUI dot is enabled, that value is equal to true. Then we will waypoint 2, spawn the function, and then okay, we will spawn. Oh, okay, hold on. We are going to create a new function. This upcoming function will be to update the camera and the viewport frame. And actually, have we enabled the viewport frame? Can't English. Viewport frame. Anyway, we will name it camera function. Portal 1, comma portal 2, comma p1 GUI and p2 GUI, because I guess why not? This was originally in a server script, and that's why the scripting is a bit weird. It should still work in this though. Why don't we just go ahead and blank this out for a sec though. So now if we go ahead and test, okay, we have a problem. I see. Capitalize that. You gotta make sure everything is perfect, otherwise your scripts will mess up. Did I do something wrong? I did something wrong. Okay, what did I do wrong? Right. Okay, main GUI. We can't have any screen GUIs. That should be it. That should fix it. Yep, there we go. Of course, for some reason, it isn't firing the blue portal. Why is that? Let's see. I know why. Yeah, I know why. There we go. Found it. Yep, there we go. See, it works, and okay, darn. Okay, I guess we will have to move it server side. That's a bit annoying. I guess we could detect. Okay, yeah, I'll detect collision in this script, I suppose. Fine, okay. We'll just put it at the very, very bottom. I guess we can go ahead and get rid of this. We'll do player GUI dot main GUI dot portal obj1 dot value dot touched connect function and hit. We'll just copy this. And do the same for number 2, and we will read through this really quick. Player wait for child player GUI dot portal 2 dot is enabled. Let's also make it portal 1 dot is enabled. Then and we will do teleport debound. Port to cframe is equal to script of parent dot other. Okay. Player GUI dot main GUI dot portal obj2 dot value. And player obj1 dot value. Hopefully that works and we don't get any errors, etc. I've never tried teleporting on client. Hopefully it's fine though. At least it did render the hit. Oh, position is not a valid member of workspace dot. Okay, in that case we will have to do this script.parent. So yeah, we can just do this. Position.y, okay. obj1 dot value dot position dot y. Same thing for the other one. Hopefully that should fix it actually. And and then we don't have to touch those ever again. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Yes. Cool. I need to fix raycasting. Great. I'll do that later. I'm sure if you guys can find the problem, then you can fix it. This is already going to be a long video. How long? An hour of me editing. Great. Alright, let's hurry this up so I don't have much editing. Right. So that works. Okay, what I could probably do actually is, so if you want to fix the raycasting problem, you can just get the part that the mouse's target directly and raycast to that, in that direction. I mean, it's a really simple fix, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Maybe I'll show you another time. Anyway, p1 GUI dot frame dot sky dot viewport frame, which would be, so this dot frame, whatever you named it, dot sky, whatever you named it, dot viewport frame, whatever you named it, viewport frame, viewport frame dot visible is equal to true, and we will also do that for this one too. Yes, okay. Then we will repeat this. Task dot wait 0.03, and we will do if player1 GUI dot is enabled dot value is equal to false, or p2 GUI dot is enabled dot value is equal to false. Then we want to break leads to less bugs, etc., etc. Waypoint 04, and here's the real scripting. Local viewport frame is equal to player1 GUI dot frame dot sky dot viewport frame. Local camera new is equal to workspace dot camera dot clone. Camera new. Did I do something wrong? Oh well. Camera new dot name is equal to AB. Oh. No. Until nil. You can name it whatever, it doesn't really matter. Camera new dot parent is equal to the viewport frame. Camera new dot t frame is equal to portal2.cframe plus vector3.new 0.20 0.2 comma 0 comma 0 zeros, by the way. And then we have another function. This will be the last one we have to script, and it will be named get parts in view. What this does is it gets all the parts that are in the view of this camera right here, and really quite simple. And yes, it will get stuff past transparent parts, which is a bad thing and a good thing. Well, it gets stuff completely past all visible parts too. So basically it'll load everything within a certain direction. Not the best for performance, but hey, what you can do. Anyway, for I underscore obj in pairs workspace get descendants do if obj is a base part. Okay, right, so if it's a base part, local vector, comma, is on screen is equal to cam, which is a variable we got sent through, world to screen, point, obj.position. Indent that if is on screen, and obj.name does not equal base plates, and obj.name does not equal terrain, and obj get attribute id, then local obj clone is equal to obj clone table dot insert parts comma obj clone. That inserts it to the table, and then else if obj dot parent find first child humanoid, then local obj clone. Again, by the way, the ID is crucial for this. Right, and then table dot insert parts table comma obj clone. Finally, you scroll down to this end right here, indent it, return parts. Really quick, we are going to add a script into workspace. We will name it ID giver. Really simple script. Local game is equal to workspace wait for child game. Of course, we probably want to name that fold game fold. I like calling folders folds. Local ID is equal to 1 for underscore comma parts in pairs game get descendants do if that part gets the attribute of ID, which would be every single base part in your game, part set attribute ID comma ID, and then we want to do ID plus equals 1, and this will give every single object their own unique ID. Finally, back to here, we are going to do local parts in view is equal to get parts in view. We can send over our camera new for underscore parts in iPairs, parts in view. Do if viewport frame find first child Right, part.name. Then we will local ID1 is equal to viewport frame, find first child, part.name, get attribute ID, local ID2 is equal to part get attribute ID. If ID1 is equal to ID2, then viewport frame, find first child, part.name, destroy. This will just recycle everything, keep it in an infinite loop until the portal is gone. Find first child humanoid, then viewport frame, find first child, part.name, destroy. And then after that, if then statement, we will is equal to viewport frame. Right, that's right, yeah. Okay, and then one final thing. Viewport frame dot current camera is equal to new camera new. And then at the very end of this, p1GUI dot is enabled dot value is equal to false, or p2GUI dot is enabled dot value is equal to false. And then p1GUI dot frame dot sky dot viewport frame dot visible is equal to false. And do that for this too, and then after that we want to copy all of this, including everything in here, copy it and paste it, and we're going to do that for, so wait, before you paste it, I'd suggest doing this. Ends here, begins here, and then paste it, ends here. So we're working with all of this. First of all, change this to this instead. It's going to be portal 1 C-frame instead. And actually, that might be all. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm done. No. Wait, oh, I just didn't call the function, that's why. So, cam function inside, create a folder, portal, we will do cam function end here, and then p1, comma, p2, comma, p1GUI, comma, p2GUI. try this. Print should fire and print fired. Okay, so it's something wrong with here. If player one, we don't even really need this anymore. Maybe I'll just so yeah, you can get rid of this. I think I'll copy this and then portal 1, we go here. Portal 1 enabled is true. That's that. And also in the shoot function, we want to go here, portal 2, here, portal 1. Except this will be false. That was right. Okay, so just change this back and player.player GUI.main GUI dot portal 1 dot is enabled dot value. Go ahead and get rid of this. There we go. Look at that, the pixel does make a huge difference. Still no mesh. Oh well. Same portal gun. We can probably fix that. Why don't I just go ahead and fix it? So get parts in view. If OBJ is a base part, or OBJ is a mesh part. You know what? Pixels. Why don't we just go ahead and max it out? 200. So yeah, that looks way nicer than in the intro. No, still no mesh. Well, guess I'll end the video there. That's how you make a portal gun.